Hey. What's happening, everybody? Good to see you. I just finished watching Heroes. You guys rocked it as usual. Phenomenal. Every one of you spoke with authority and structure. I loved it. Red did a great live this morning. Uh, Listen, just keep this going. I just came back from a nice bike ride, and I had to head home. And the reason I was heading home back to the not home back to the trailer here, two trailer park girls on the outside. Just kidding. Uh, because I heard some noise, and I'm like, "What the heck is that noise?" So I came under, parked my bike under the tent here, and I heard what I'm thinking was thunder in the mountains, and I've never ever experienced thunder in the mountains. It almost like, and if you live in the mountains or you know about this, it's almost like it echoes. And I'm like, my goodness. So a young lady and her child and they were walking the dog came by. I go, excuse me, but is that thunder? She goes, oh yeah, that's thunder. And I've never heard thunder in the mountains before. And it's like it bounces off them. Really cool. And why am I? And before I start, look at this. So I'm walking around my trailer, making sure everything's okay, getting some sun. And I look down and there's a rock. And what does it say on there? It says ash. Now, there's another word underneath there. I'm sure you'll figure it out. But all I could see was ash. I'm like, what does that say? I picked it up. Ash. I can't get away from this guy. It actually says ashtray, someone wrote on here, but the gravel covered it up and all I saw was ash. I thought that was pretty cool, worth saying. All right. Let me get into this right now. First of all, I met some phenomenal people. Shane, Deb, Dan, Mike, Lily, Nick, Ivy, and Amy. And I want to talk about a little bit about Ivy and Amy today. And I think this is going to be very, very important what I have to say about these two individuals, about all the individuals I've met. Now, I decided to do the vacation for me, a journey, but also I wanted to meet as many people as I can, people I've never seen before or met, and it's really exciting. But each person I met, I'm realizing, wow, different dreams, different struggles, and I came across number one. Let me think real quick. Dan and Mike, and Dan's family, Lily and Nick, who definitely opened up their arms, cooked me an awesome dinner yesterday. We had such good conversations. You heard Mike talking about it on Heroes. And Mike did say one thing. He said, we left with no questions. And I had a question, Mr. Mike. My question is why the heck didn't I do this before? Because it's so much fun. But thank you to the Street family and Mr. Mike Ellis for showing me a great time. It's a good chance we might meet up again tomorrow because Eric Kessler and his wife is going to pick me up at 7 a.m. I got to get up real early, and he's going to take me up to the mountains, way up there. Breckenridge, I think it's called. I'm not even sure. So, and Eric, I called Eric. I said, all right, let's do this. And I realized Eric is taking me and you, because I'm going to have videos and pictures, just like Ash Mafara. He's taking us to the top. He's taking us to things we've never seen before. He's going to take us to get us to meet people we've never met before. And I thought that was pretty cool. I always got to turn it into something of this company. Amazing. So what I wanted to talk about is I had the honor and the privilege of meeting Ivy Mix and Amy. And I'm not even going to try to say her last name because I'm horrible at it. They drove to this campsite. They picked me up. I had a little video inside the camper, like showing my camper to everybody. And really, really cool. We took off. We're going to this restaurant. Now, I don't know anything around. I told Eric the same thing. I don't know nothing around here, man. So Ivy says, oh, I know it. So we take off and we're cruising. She goes, it's about a half hour away. Well, then we start climbing. We're climbing. I'm scared. I'm looking at Ivy. Are you okay? She goes, I'm okay. I go, I'm nervous because the road, it's a 2 dirt road, and you look over the edge and it keeps getting higher and higher. I was scared to death. I'm not going to lie. I don't know why I was so scared, but I was. But we ended up driving. We went the wrong direction, by the way, which Ivy kept saying, Chris, I'm so sorry. What are you saying sorry for? This is beautiful. And in the process, Ash is texting me, and I'm trying to text him back, but the mountains were knocking my signal out. So anyway, we get all the way to the top, realize this is the wrong mountain, which was so funny. And I said, oh, it looks like we got to go back down. We did see, they saw an elk. I seen the 3 deer. I missed the elk. Pretty cool. But we start coming down, and I'm going to tie this all in. Don't you worry. But I want to share a little bit of this with you. So we're coming down the mountain, and the view and the sight is like, oh, unbelievable, because I've never seen this kind of stuff before. And I'm freaking out. Look at that. Look at that. There's houses at the very top. I'm like, what do? Walk out the front door and fall straight down? Because that's what it looks like. But anyway, we finally get into like a college area. I can't remember, the Colorado University. And I'm like, that's a frat house. That's a frat house. But we go into the city. It was so funny. Amy's in the back seat, and she's having the time of her life. And it was her birthday. I think Ivy's birthday's today or tomorrow too, also, now that I'm thinking of it. And we finally get to the restaurant. We get in there, and it's dark, and it's beautiful. And, man, they had the greatest steaks in the world. We all had steak, and we had the cheesecake for dessert. And it was Amy's birthday. I sang her happy birthday, myself and Ivy. We had a good time. But there's something that really happened there that I was looking for. Hold on. Because I get emotional when I think about this. So hold on. I don't want to get emotional. This is happy times. Do you hear that? Ash Mafara, no crying on webinars anymore. So what happened? We're sitting there. We're having a great conversation. They're telling me more and more about themselves. And then Ivy says something. And I said, stop. I said, I'm going to record you. Now, I'm not going to share that recording because it was a private recording sent to Ash. But I'm going to touch on it a little bit. Okay? Ivy looked into that camera and started telling us a story. And we don't want the money. We want the time. I'm sitting across from 2 beautiful sisters who are telling me their story. They're working 2 jobs. As a matter of fact, Amy had to go to work at 10 o'clock at night. She already worked. And I'm thinking, oh, my goodness. And they were explaining to Ash how thankful for they were. It's not about the money. All right. And a lot of us, it might be about the money, and that's okay. But for them, it's just the time and the freedom. Can you imagine working around the clock 2 jobs? Maybe some of you are on here. Maybe some of you are on here, and you know that feeling. And it broke my heart to hear this. And I'm thinking, wow. And the message, and maybe Ash will share it someday. I don't want to share it because it was personal. I'm going to talk about it a little bit because it not only broke my heart, but it humbled me to realize how lucky I am, and maybe how lucky a lot of us are. And I met Amy in Florida 2 years prior. She traveled from California all the way to Florida to come to that meet and greet, which was really cool. But what they're saying is, Chris, is we don't care about the money. They're up in age there. Won't say their age. But they're looking at me and looking at the camera, and I got tears in my eyes, and I'm thinking, man, some people look at it ain't about the money. It's about our time. Ivy Mix went on, and Amy went to say how exhausted they are from doing this. This is what Ash Mafara's plan was all along. Maybe we didn't all see it that way, and maybe I needed to see it. I see it with people from all over the world. And these 2 individuals are very giving. They do so many charities to help people out in Africa. It's unbelievable. But how they said it to Ash on this video made me just burst out with happiness, because they're thanking him, Ash, listen, we're tired. We're burned out. We want to live a little bit. And I'm thinking that's the whole idea here, to change people's lives, to turn things around. So people don't have to do this anymore. I think we have to take the responsibility to say, I got into this company to make it that no one else ever has to work 2 jobs or 3 jobs. No one has to be so tired that they can't even celebrate their birthday. And that was an honor for me when Amy said, or Ivy told me that it was her, Amy's birthday. I mean, I'm like, this is the greatest time to meet me. Mike Ellis said on here, said, Chris Johnson's a nut. I'm absolutely a nut. Absolutely a nut. I am absolutely nutty about this company. I'm crazy about what it's going to do. But to actually meet individuals face to face, breaking bread with them, praying with them, one thing we did. It was amazing. But I'm looking at these two absolutely beautiful sisters, and I'm thinking, look what the life they've lived. Look where they came from. And look what they want to do because of this company. And how many of you right now can raise your hand and say, I'm tired. I've worked and worked and worked. I'm tired. That mountain that Eric's going to take me up to tomorrow morning, tomorrow day, I should say, that's where we're all going to be. We're all going to be up there. Mike Ellis touched on a little bit about time and a lot of things. I don't share my always what we talk to Ash about or when we talk to him. And I'm going to tell you this, most of the time he's always worried about you individuals, all of us. And that's a good thing. And what's coming. And I'm going to say this again. Pay attention to your OES. I think I said OIS the other day. I apologize. Pay attention to it. Look at it once or twice. If you're in all these groups, you don't even have to pay attention to it, but we want you to. We want you to see that there might be a corporate webinar or O News 9 or what's happening. Mike also talked about the drama of what's going on. And there's always going to be drama, no matter what. This is what this company's all about, guys. Turning people's lives around, getting people fired up, keeping them excited, letting them all know that you're not going to have to always work two jobs. And these two ladies, woof, out of respect for them, dedicated to not only this company, but to their lives. They just keep going. Ash Mafara, are you on here again? Hey, Ash. And I don't send him the link. I swear to God, I didn't send him the link. I sent him Hero's link. But this is what it's about. Touching people and feeling what they really feel like, not on a computer, not by phone, but eyeball to eyeball. This is the greatest pleasure I've ever had. And some of it's really sad. Shane, Deb, Mike, Dan, Amy, Ivy, all have similar stories. And it always ends up as I can't wait for this to take off. I can't wait. But I'm gonna. All right? Mike Ellis and Dan Street, listen, I said it again, 100% dedicated to what Ash Mafara is doing. Ivy, Amy, 100% dedicated to what Ash is doing. Shane and Deb, 100% dedicated to Ash Mafara. Lily, Nick, 100% dedicated to what this company is all about. They all are waiting patiently, and that's good. I keep saying Christmas is coming. Birthdays are coming. Holidays are coming. But I think in the future, your birthday, your holiday, your Christmases are going to be a little bit different. Hint, hint. You guys have no idea. No idea. And this is why I wasn't even going to do a live until Ash posted something where I was heading to Kansas. I'll probably be leaving Wednesday morning to head for Kansas. Okay. And I know there's a few people in Kansas I want to meet. And I'll say it again. Send me your address privately so I can clock out a little route what I can go through, because I'm heading home. I'm going to continue this, though. I do have to get home because I made a promise to my daughter, and I don't like breaking promises. I do have to close my yard up for the winter, which is going to kill me because it was so hard to open it. But in the back of my mind, look, and if you're walking around and you look on the ground in another state and you see the word Ash, that's what it really says. That's all I saw, Ash. Now, who put that there? Is this a joke? I'm looking around. Did I get punked? You see, this guy, Ash Mafara, is doing something for every one of us. Every one of us. And you should really think about that. Do I know a little bit? I do know a little bit. Do I know a lot? I don't want to know a lot. I want to experience it as it happens, just like you, just like Ash. I mean, he's busting. I'm going to tell you right now, he's busting right now. He can't wait to get out and talk about things. He can't wait to tell you what's going on. I mean, the survey, I can't wait just to hear about the survey. And it's just amazing. You got to understand this. You are somewhere where you've never thought you've been. Think about it. You guys are part of a company that's going to change history. It's going to make people smile, laugh. It'll make people cry when they actually see what he has. All right, 8 billion people in this world. Will we get them all? I think we're going to be darn close. I think we're going to be darn close. And we'll see. But that's the exciting part. But I can tell you this, 100%, in my opinion, this is going to fly like an eagle. It's going to soar. It's just going to take us in a different spot. You know, I watch the heroes. Every one of those individuals that talked on there today, spot on, showing excitement, not worrying about negative or drama, telling you how they feel about it, what's really going to happen. Got it? You get it? Yeehaw. Look at my hair. It's not as growing back as fast in Colorado. I don't know what's up with that, but that's okay. I'm just saying, when you start meeting people face to face and you understand what their struggles are, all I can think about is Ash Mafara has seen these struggles for years and just wanted to change them. He'd seen things online. People are still jumping to other things that they're not going to do nothing for you. Literally. I don't sway, I stay. I will push myself till I can't breathe anymore talking about this company because I want to change lives. It might say that on my tombstone someday. This guy, Chris Johnson, joined something. He believed in it because he wanted to change lives. That's all it needs to really say. I got a lot more, trust me. But Thunder in the Mountains, Ivy, Amy, Dan, Mike, Lily, Nick, Shane, Deb, you guys are the thunder in the mountains. I heard what you told me. I heard your struggles. I heard your dreams. I heard your goals. Welcome to the world of Ash Mafara. I'll keep saying that. I can't wait to meet more people. I'm hoping I meet more people in Kansas, and I'm heading toward Michigan after that, but whatever state I run into, if you know that path and you're in one of those states, I got to meet you. I want to hear your story. And I do share those stories with Mr. Mafara, my brother. I'll tell you a funny little thing that happened, and this is real funny. You all know, and I don't mean to bore you. You don't have to watch. You can watch the recording later. You know, Ash loves, it started with Susie McCrae saying how good Ash smells. Back in Boston, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, something like that. And every time we see him now, well, you do smell good. So Ash likes to spray everybody with his cologne, right? Well, his wife gifted me a beautiful set of Ash Mafara. I call it Ashbahan cologne. It's hilarious. So I take a shower. Dan's coming to pick me up. And I'm spraying. I'm doing Ash style. And went over there. We had dinner, everything. Went out to dinner. It was phenomenal. I came home the next day, and Dan calls me, and they invited me to dinner. And I'm thinking 5 o'clock. It's like 12 o'clock. He said, "Hey, Chris, you know what today is? Saturday." "No, do you know what today is?" I said, dinner at Dan's." No, today is you're not wearing cologne today. Because Dan is sensitive, and Mike is too, believe it or not, and it gives him a bad headache. It burns their eyes. He said, "Chris, please don't wear cologne. Just slap on some deodorant." He goes, "Because I smell you in my car. I smell you in my hair." And of course, I'm funny. And I'm texting Ash, you ain't going to believe this one. So Ash, if you know Ash, he likes to analyze things. Oh, maybe he's got allergies. He had allergies, and he was making funny stuff. And I'm thinking, he's not really really allergic to anything, but he just doesn't like heavy colognes and it's a really good cologne. I don't care what Dan says. I love the smell, but I get in his car, and of course we're talking to Ash again. We're texting, voice messaging back and forth. And I said, Ash, it's not the cologne. I got into his car and he started coughing and sneezing. I think he's allergic to me. But another funny thing, there was so many funny things that happened, comical, that it was just a blast. But I am having the time of my life, not just because I'm seeing things that I've never seen before, like mountains, animals. You've seen the video of Dan had this big old buck in his yard laying in the front. And he goes, Chris, come here. And I went in the back, and there was that darn animal sitting there. And I got within 4 feet of him. Well, 4 feet's a little bigger this way, and I was like, this is crazy. And I'm going, Dan says, get a little closer. I go, Dan, he's got some real big horns on him, And I'm thinking, just my luck. Last time I traveled, I broke my ribs. Now I'm going to get stuck with the horns in the chest. But it was phenomenal. But to hear their stories, to see their families, to hear Ivy and Amy explain what their life is and what it's about and how tough it is. I mean, I think a lot of people live like this. They're just tired and they're waiting for something new. But the good thing is they know what the wait is going to be. They know the end product, the end game. They know what it's all about. Always, everyone tell Ash, I said things. I try to actually message Ash while I'm with these people, and Ash usually sends them a nice message. And it's always fun when we do that. And it's really great. I don't know how to explain it anymore, but I am having a blast. But the most pleasure I'm getting is meeting these individuals who I've seen on screens for 4 years, 5 years. And then really, really, when someone's talking to you and they're telling you their story, whether it's good or bad or sad, you can feel it. And it wakes you up. It wakes you up to think, man, I'm really blessed, And we said it before, you might think you have it rough, but there's another 5 billion people that have it a lot worse. And it's really a good way to think. Be thankful what you have. I always thank God for what I have. Be thankful what God puts in front of you, because I think in a lot of cases you might be that angel in someone's life to change them, to help them, to listen to them. Some people just want to be listened to. Remember that. And I'm going to tell you this, and this I know personally. All your struggles that all of you are going through, whoever's listening to this, Ash Mafara knows those struggles. All right? This is why he's doing what he's doing. People say, come on, he needs to get it going. No, Ash Mafara is going to get it going so it works beautiful. All right? He's not rushing it because he knows people are struggling. He knows this, and it makes his heart bleed. But this is why he's doing it. Okay? I'm having the time of my life because of Ash Mafara. This is how I look at it. Because I don't know if I would have done what I'm doing now. I'm going to places now. People are saying, Chris, come to here, come to there, and they're 2,000-3,000 miles away. I'm not done doing this, but I do have a time limit on this one. First time ever. Finally retire, and I can do whatever I want. And of course, my beautiful daughter and her dog need some help, so I'm going to go home and do that. But that doesn't mean I'm done for the year. Okay, I do have to close up my yard for the wintertime. But that doesn't mean I could jump back in this bus and go again. And I'm really thinking about it. The maps over there, I was kind of looking at that again. I want to go to Texas to see Marcy Ann. Timmy Johnson, Chris, can you come see me? And where's he? He's in Oregon. Julie, Terry, and Sherry, California. Now I'm like, 2,000-3,000 miles from all these people. Peter Shore in Arizona. I want to go see them all, and I will. And I'm kind of wishing I had wings on this bus right now so I can fly right over there. But meeting people is an honor because you can understand them. I've met people in my life that I didn't care for, but when I sat down and just had a talk with them, I thought, man, this is the most beautiful person I've ever met in my life. See, sometimes we look at things or we judge somebody by maybe their clothes or their car, and you're missing out on people, man. Don't miss out on people. You're going to change these people's lives. These people are going to turn around and change other people's lives. All right. We don't talk about levels, or that's all MLM, but in real life, you know what your levels are? Getting out and meeting people, changing their lives, making them feel like they're $1,000,000, and they're going to go out and do the same thing. And that's what changes colors in the world. This is a lot of things that what Ash Mafara has said. Okay. We need to do that. This world sucks right now. I hate to tell you. But I will say this: in Colorado, amazing people. I went for a bike ride today. I couldn't find a CVS because I need to get some allergy pills for my eyes. And there was a guy walking in the parking lot. I went up to him. I said, listen, my GPS says there's a CVS around here. He goes, let me help you. He walks all the way over to me, pulls up his GPS. He goes, you know what? He said, what's your name? Chris. He goes, the CVS is actually inside of Target. And I'm like, well, no wonder why I can't find it. But that's how helpful. There hasn't been one person in Colorado that I've asked a question to that has answered me. There's wonderful people all over this world, guys, that they just want to help. They want to be nice. Not everyone is evil in this world. Yeah, we got some evil people out there. I get it. But man, get to know people. People make the world go around. Love makes the world go around. And if you could show friendship, friendliness, and don't be afraid because someone's a different ethnicity, I can't even say that right. You might find out that you have a lot of common with someone with a different color skin, or a different slang, or a different language. Because the odds are we're all much pretty the same. We just want a better life for our families, ourselves. Welcome to Ash Mafara's world. This is what he does, guys. This is what he's doing. Wait a little bit longer. Stay excited. You don't rush Christmas, do you? Are you shopping right now for Christmas? Some of you might be. Ash has been shopping for a long time, finding the right people, the right quality people, the positive people, not just in us, but in his staff, his circle, his inner circle. Start looking into that. Mike said today also, and all of you said something great. I'm just picking on Mike because I love Mike. Really, really understand Mike now. Prepare yourself for what's coming. Make a list. And he said it could take a little longer. Start writing that list down. It's okay to write your dreams down, but it's also okay to write next to those dreams. I said it the other day, someone's name that you really want to help, that you want to change. That's what Ash Mafara did. I got to find a few good people who's going to find another few good people. And I really believe, and honestly, from my heart, that that's what he's done. And I can't wait to meet everyone. I'm really going to try in the rest of my life to meet y'all, whether it's in India, Bangladesh, Paris, Australia, New Zealand, America, Canada. I want to meet y'all. All right. Even if it's for an hour, I can say, oh man, that person just completely changed my whole world. So, but I'm rambling. I just want to say thank you to Amy, Ivy, Dan, Mike, Lily, Nick, Shane, and Deb for making this vacation of mine and this journey an amazing one. I'm not done yet. I do have till the 18th. Like I said, I'm pretty sure I'm heading toward Kansas Wednesday morning. I don't know how long it's going to take me to get there, but I'll get there. And I want to meet people. And I've got a lot of nice phone calls. Marie Penny, she's called me a few times. Collins, he's always calling me. Peter Rogers, all you guys and gals are amazing to me. All right. I love watching you on these webbies. I love seeing your loyalties, your trust, your honor, your love, your passion for this company. Keep it that way. You don't have to sway. A lot of things out there, people are saying, oh, you should go do this. I'm telling you, I don't look. Why doesn't Chris Johnson look? Because I already know what I have. And there's no one that's going to change my mind. All right. Don't let someone change your mind because they threw a big number at you or a shiny car. Listen, all this stuff is going to be possible through this company. After we launch, I don't care. I really don't care what people do anyway, but stay loyal to this company no matter what. It's going to take you where you want to go. Thank you to Ash Mafara, his family, his staff, God, Big thanks to him every day. But be ready to get on that mountain. Sometimes it's a little chilly up there, I think. Bring a coat, bring a sweater, bring some boots, because Ask Mafara in this new direction is going to take you places where you never thought were possible. I love every one of you. I don't know how long I've been talking, about a half hour. God bless you all. I got to say my 3 favorite things. Nellie, how you doing? Myra Aquino's mother. Arlene, Susie McRae's mother. I love you. I hope you're doing wonderful. And Ruthie Pace. We all love you, Ruth. We love every one of you. Happy birthday if you got a birthday today. We're praying for you. We added a few more prayers. Hector, I believe, lost his mom the other day. I do have that in there. And, just keep those prayers going, because no matter what, life keeps going on. It keeps going on. We lose people. People get sick, but keep praying for them. God answers prayers all the time. Maybe not in your time or my time, but he does. He does answer it in his time. But I love every one of you. You can hear me. Hold on. Gurgle, gurgle, gurgle. My throat is raw, and that's okay. I think I'm going to go for another bike ride because it's beautiful here. Colorado is definitely awesome. And I want to thank all the people that I met, and really made me feel, humbled me. All of you humbled me. Ash Mafara humbled me a long time ago. Remember that. I love you all. God bless. You're all in my heart. You're all in my prayers. Hold on. Of course, I'm not looking at the chat as usual. Jean, how you doing? Etaneni, if I said that wrong. There's Maria Pendy. How you doing, Marie? Alice, how you doing? M. Kaylee, what's happening? Gianna, how you doing? Sean Nuez. Fatmata, what's happening? SK. Judy Turner Miller, got a great pray group. Judy, keep that going. Cynthia Deering, to all my admins that help out every day. Norelli's probably sleeping. Norelli, Jean, Judy, Delisa, John Barilla, Minnow Miller. I want to thank you all for helping me out, especially while I'm on this little crazy journey here. I don't see a lot of bad comments anymore. And I tell the people that are making bad comments, thank you. I still love you. You're entitled to your opinion. But to me, my opinion's the only one that counts. And thanks for all those rotten YouTube channels advertising us. I don't care if you're talking bad about me. I know the truth. But you are advertising, because everything that you're saying on your bad YouTube channels, it's a lie. It's not true. And when all this goes down, all those people that hate me so much, and I know I got haters, it's okay. They're going to turn around and say, Chris, how do I get a link? Hey, Judy, how am I going to get a link? Fatmata, how do I get a link? Bill Musk, John White, Julie, Susie, Red, how do I get a link? Guys, that's coming. Marcianne. Oh, my God. Marcianne's probably going to have a dance studio in every part of the world. All right? They're going to ask you for that link. Be ready for that. Take a little time. Prepare yourself. Matter of fact, just start thinking about it. You're going to be busy. I don't care what anyone says. You're going to be busy because everyone is going to want to be part of this. Remember that. I love you all. Hold on here. Gianna, thank you for the super sticker. Appreciate it. You don't have to, but thank you very much. It goes to a good cause. I love every one of you. James Hawkins, how you doing? Bergeth, how you doing, Bergeth? Stay positive, guys. Stay focused. This is real. This is real. It's so dang real. Yeehaw, real. Get ready to ride upward, and you're going to keep going. Seeing things. Raphael, how you doing, brother? Love your prayers in the morning. Did I ever look? What? Do you ever look? What did I miss? I missed something. I don't know what I missed. You're going to have to tell me again, because I missed something. Of course, I can't see. My eyes are all burned up anyway. I got to get them rested for the mountain ride tomorrow with Eric and the travel on Wednesday. But what are you guys putting in there? You're welcome, Marie Pendy. I love you, sister. I love all of you. Patty Parent, how you doing? Keep doing those lives. Keep doing those lives. Keep talking about it. Links are coming. When they come, you're ready. You already got followers. You already got people that are waiting for this to happen. There's people in the line, guys. They're in the line waiting for this to happen. I'm going to tell you right, there's 1 million businesses right now that are waiting for the products that Mafara has. Trust me on that one. All right. I don't know what I missed, but I'll have to look for it. You could text me, Ralph. What did I miss? Did you already send it to me? Hi, Collins. Hi, Peter. Pam Stanowich, how you doing? Good to see you. See, I'm going out my phone now. I love you all. That's all I can say. I got to go. I'm already taking 35 minutes of your time. Thank you for sharing my little vacation. Thank you for sharing your stories, and I want to hear them all. God bless you all. Ash, if you're on here, I don't know what they're saying. Thank you for coming on here, brother. Looking forward to the future with all of you. It's going to be a ride. I love you all. God bless. Way to go, heroes. Way to go, Tech Pros, Saturday and Sunday. And whatever else is coming. I'm going. I love y'all. God bless you. Booyah! Yeehaw! We'll see y'all later. Bye.